What's up guys, Rui here and welcome to the last review video for 2022. Closing this year up with one of my favorite brands out there, GoopiMade. I managed to get incredibly lucky and picked myself up probably one of their best pieces this year, the Formula G Mountain Parka. So as always, we will be diving in and checking out the piece more in depth, as well as seeing how I would style it. But before we continue to dive further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, as it really does help the channel out a long way. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby at its lowest tier, it is only $1 a month, and all of it will go into helping me to pick up new filming equipments so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for y'all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. The Formula G Mountain Parka, also known by its codename VIG93P, is part of GoopiMade's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. And if you guys are not familiar with how GoopiMade handles its releases, they tend to drop their pieces one at a time throughout the entire season. Therefore, you really need to be on the lookout for when they do drop, because the pieces will get sold out incredibly fast over on their main site. I've said this in the past, but if you are planning to pick up something from them, their main site usually offers the best price. And I think this is due to the shipping costs and kind of local taxes that other retailers have to bear, increasing the cost per unit. Currently, the ones that do ship worldwide are HBX and Clothing, as well as this thing of ours. This time around, being that it's their 6-year anniversary and in Roman numericals it's VI, the brand plays around with this idea of virtual reality. Besides the very clever play of words, they also release multiple campaign videos and materials in order to bring this idea to life. Now, from what I understand, the Formula G Mountain Parka is supposed to be the successors to the previously released Polyhedron Mountain Parka from their 5th anniversary collection. This new version isn't about trying to push the boundaries in terms of design, but more towards focusing on upgrading and strengthening past design details. Unfortunately, I don't have both parkas to do a comparison, but based on photos, you definitely can see a lot of the same DNA being shared between both pieces. Checking out the Parka up close, this is a really sick piece. Upon wearing it, there's this sense of simplicity in its design language, also maintaining some sort of individuality, and I really like it. Let's first start off with the overall fit. As we all know, GoopiMade is well known to utilize very oversized silhouettes in their garments. I personally really love the aesthetic and how it looks, hence I stuck true to my GoopiMade sizing, which is a size 2. It's the same size I go for all the rest of my other pieces from them. Do take note that this is only a shell jacket, therefore it won't be able to provide much heat insulation. Therefore, you will need to kind of layer up underneath it if you are planning to use it during this winter season. Thankfully, because of its white silhouette, there is plenty of room to do so without looking like the Michelin Man. The overall construction here is superb, and everything from the stitching job down to the attention to details is done incredibly well. You can find a lot of small thoughtful designs added onto the jacket, such as this windproof system that prevents wind from entering the main zipper, and there's also a neat little pull tab on top for quick release. In addition to that, the hood is also designed to be very large and wide. This is to accommodate those that like to layer a hoodie underneath, and I feel this is a design that many shell jackets do not have. I think it's a really neat design for those super cold days and you don't have an earmuff or gaiter with you. Being able to have an additional layer to keep your ears warm will be very much appreciated. If you do want to tighten the jacket up a little more, there are these elastic bands running across key areas to help seal the jacket. This is a great feature to have if the conditions out there gets too windy or rainy. Over on the cuff, this is the one area that they have been constantly updating and improving upon. Thankfully, I do own 2 other pieces, so let's check out and see how it has evolved throughout the past few years. Starting off, we have a piece from 2020, and it's actually my first GoopiMade pickup. This is the VT04 Jinbei jacket, and if you were to check out the cuff, the fastening system utilizes an elastic band. While it sort of works to prevent wind from entering, utilizing it can be a little bit cumbersome, especially if you are operating it with only one hand. Up next, we have the 2021 VO01 Kimono jacket. This is supposed to be the updated version of the VT04, and the cuff here now utilizes a Velcro fastening system, and in terms of everyday usability, it is much more fluid. The Velcro strap is so much easier and quicker to fasten, but the only downside, if it's not in use, the strap does retract all the way inside, making it difficult to find, but it does present a much cleaner look. Lastly, we move on to the latest version found on the Formula G Mountain Parka. Instead of renovating the cuffs, they actually went back to a more traditional fastening system. It's very similar to what you would find on a trench coat. And in terms of usability, this is the easiest to use without any hassle. The only downside is that when you do tighten it up tightly, the excess strap does stick out and there's no proper way to hide it. In terms of pockets and compartments, you will probably not have any issues as they are an ample amount of storage space. In total, there are 5 pockets on the front of the jacket, ranging from different shapes and sizes. All of them are easily accessible as well, and they do give out this very cool asymmetrical look. However, there is one feature found on the jacket that I'm still incredibly confused as to what its purpose is for. On the right hand side, there's an additional layer that they're calling it a windshield. Besides having a zipper pocket on it, it's also partially detachable, and according to the site, you can store it away by attaching it onto the other snap button located around the lower sleeve area. Maybe it's just me, but I feel it doesn't serve much purpose, as it just awkwardly folds inwards, and because there's a zipper in the middle, it doesn't even fold in properly. What I did find it to be useful for is that you can tuck your messenger bag strap underneath it, giving the outfit a much cleaner look. So for anyone who owns this jacket or knows what its purpose is for, please do let me know down below in the comment section, as I really would like to understand its purpose and usage of it. One other unique thing that I added is this hook accessory. It's a subtle little extra detail that I included, and I think it adds a nice touch visually. You can use it to hook anything like keys, earphone cases, or even charms, but if you like a cleaner look, you can just unhook it and store the strap inside the pocket. Finally, I saved the coolest feature for the last. With a lot of functional jackets out there, many do provide a way to carry the jacket on your back. The most common method is through the usage of straps. However, what they did here instead is super unique. Instead of going for the more generic approach, they added a snap button in the middle of the sleeve, so when you do carry the jacket on your shoulders, you can attach the sleeves together to form a secure method of carrying. It somewhat reminds me of the 90s preppy fashion style look, whereby they would use the sweater more as a form of accessory while also being somewhat functional. This definitely is one of my favorite parts of the jacket, as not only does it actually serve a purpose, but it also presents this very unique and interesting silhouette. You get this almost cape or poncho type of look when you do have it on like this, and upon removing it, you have a fully functional parka. Moving into materials, although it doesn't utilize any branded high performance fabric like Gore-Tex or Scholar, it still feels very high quality while maintaining a sense of performance, being that it is treated with a C6 water repellent finishing. Hence, you would not have much of an issue if you do get caught out in the rain. My favorite part about the parka is the added thin cotton mixed fabric inside. This is something that a lot of shell jackets out there do not have, which is why when you do wear it without any layering, your skin will be in direct contact with the performance fabric itself. Not only will this cause dirt and grime to build up in your jacket faster, but it also isn't the most comfortable fabric on your skin. This thin layer of fabric underneath the Formula G parka is such a game changer, as not only is it incredibly soft and skin friendly, but you now have kind of the option to wear it on its own, allowing it to truly be a piece that can sit in your wardrobe almost all year round. Lastly, moving to the styling portion of the video, honestly I do have a pretty small wardrobe size, therefore a lot of pieces you guys have already seen in past videos. Therefore, instead of me going through each piece again, I would like to kind of instead show how well this piece integrates with my wardrobe. But all in all, when it comes to styling this piece, I tend to go for a more wider and baggy look. The first outfit here leans towards that classic tech wear and functional aesthetic. It's such a tried and true look, and honestly you cannot go wrong with it. Featuring my go-to acronym P38, I think it pairs incredibly well with the Formula G mountain parka, as it is also a rather massive pair of pants, giving the outfit a more proportional look. Alternatively, if I do want to spice things up a little, I would go ahead and add on this GoopiMade VP01 chest rig. The olive colorway really gives the outfit a nice pop of color and adds more of that utilitarian look. Speaking about colors, this next outfit actually turns out to be one of my new favorites. I like that it has this effortless gobcore type of look. The multicolor Nike Acronym Trek woven pants really helps to bring a lot of what makes this outfit works by bringing a lot of colors into the outfit. It gives out this almost snowboarding type of look. And that is all I have to say for the GoopiMade Formula G mountain parka. Overall, this is a really well-made piece, and I'm really glad I managed to pick it up. And fingers crossed, there might be something huge happening for the channel next year, which will allow me to utilize this jacket a lot more. As we close out this year, what are some of your favorite pickups? Do let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider to give it a thumbs up. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button down below. It's these little things that really does help to push the channel out to more people. Hopefully I do have enough time to push out one last video for 2022, but if not, Happy New Year, enjoy yourself, but always remember to stay safe out there. Peace out.